What learning cybersecurity really feels like. Welcome. If you're thinking about getting into cybersecurity, you probably imagine something completely different from reality. You see movies where hackers type really fast, break into systems in seconds, and somehow save the world before the timer hits zero. But real cybersecurity isn't like that at all. In fact, your first few weeks are probably going to be incredibly boring. You'll spend hours learning what an IP address is. You'll wonder why people keep talking about ports. You'll hear words like TCP, UDP, DNS, HTTP, and feel like everyone is speaking another language. And honestly, that's normal, because cybersecurity isn't about hacking first. It's about understanding how computers communicate. Most beginners make the same mistake. They immediately download Kali Linux. They install hundreds of tools, they open a terminal, type random commands they saw on YouTube, and suddenly feel like a hacker until they realize they have absolutely no idea what those commands are doing. And that's where frustration begins. You start watching videos of people finding vulnerabilities and getting shells. You think, how are they doing this so easily? Meanwhile, you're struggling to understand why ping isn't working. And that's okay, because every expert started there. Nobody wakes up one morning and becomes a hacker. Cybersecurity is more like learning a language. At first, everything looks confusing. Then slowly, patterns begin to appear. You understand what ports do. You learn how websites work. You discover how packets move across networks. And suddenly, things start making sense. Then comes one of the most dangerous moments. You think you're ready. You download Metasploit. You run an exploit. And nothing happens. No shell, no access, no cool movie scene. Just an error message. You spend 3 hours trying to figure out what went wrong. Was the target patched? Did you misconfigure something? Was the exploit broken? Nobody knows. And that's when you realize cybersecurity isn't magic. It's troubleshooting, over and over again. Eventually, you get tired of networking and decide to explore web security. You hear about SQL injection, cross-site scripting, CSRFIDOR. And suddenly your brain explodes. Why are there so many vulnerabilities? Why do all these acronyms exist? And why do people have 10 different explanations for the same thing? But you keep learning, little by little. One day you intercept your first HTTP request, and somehow, seeing a request in Burp Suite feels like discovering fire. You modify a parameter, send it again, and boom, something changes. That moment feels incredible. Not because you hacked NASA, but because you finally understand what's happening behind the scenes. And that's the secret nobody talks about. Cybersecurity isn't about finding million-dollar bugs. It's about curiosity. It's about asking questions. It's about breaking things, fixing things, and understanding why they work. Some days you'll feel smart. Other days you'll feel like you know absolutely nothing. And that's normal. Even professionals with 10 years of experience still learn new things every day. Because cybersecurity changes constantly. There is no finish line. No moment where you suddenly know everything. And honestly, that's what makes it exciting. So if you're a beginner and you're feeling overwhelmed right now, good. That means you're learning. Don't compare yourself to people who have been doing this for 10 years. Don't worry about becoming a hacker overnight. Focus on learning one thing at a time. Because 6 months from now, you'll know things that seem impossible today. 1 year from now, you'll laugh at problems that frustrate you right now. And maybe one day, someone else will watch your videos and wonder how you make it look so easy. But you'll know the truth. Behind every expert is thousands of hours of confusion, mistakes, failed attempts, and refusing to give up. And that's what learning cybersecurity really feels like. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.